Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako, and we got a whole bunch of new stuff to look at.
This is my destiny.
We do.
You have become strong and taken another
Apparently
world.
she's thinking really good of us.
You will conquer the universe.
The universe will be
I
conquered.
don't know about that. But the Zerg will never again be pawns of other races. Not even
I like that
Zerg.
promise, because it's one that Kerrigan can in no way follow through on.
Other worlds await.
Let's see what's up with this guy. I still don't know what's up with
Did
this
you
guy.
know the Ancient One would turn on me?
Your essence, it called him.
I really am curious.
And you didn't try to warn me.
He was Zerg.
This is what I don't like about this guy. He's like,
One dies.
Well, he points this out. Yeah, you should have seen this coming. Kerrigan really should have, actually.
Understand you, Doc.
potentially. But then that means you can't trust him either. And since he brought us his brood, and that's all he brought us, but we took the other broods by force, so what's the point of him? You know? Let's go see what Kerrigan's abilities are. Some things have changed.
The primal pack leaders has awakened a new column and many abilities.
Ah, so
As
you
new
were
tiers
right.
of abilities continue to
We get a
awaken,
third rank. We
you
get a
will gain
third.
abilities in this third column as
Yeah, we get
well.
third column. So we can kind of decide where we want to go with this. So, now we have Leaping Strike, which was useful, but I think I actually like the, I really like the Kinetic Blast. You know, it's 300 damage flat. Leaping Strike only gives us 150, but it does allow us to move quickly, and it gives her a passive plus 10 damage and a passive attack range increase. Which, that's really useful. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think for now we're going to go with it just because it's a really good movement tech we get to use.
Crushing Grip is useful because it holds things in place.
Yeah, I think the stun is worth it. The passive 30% movement speed increase is also good, but I don't think she moves fast enough in general to be worth it.
Right.
So, we got Zergling Reconstitutions are basic. Improved Overlords, just 50% more supply. We could change to automatic extractors. Extractors automatically extract Vespene gas without drones. I think we're gonna, for now,
still.
I think we're gonna stick with the Zerglings. The automatic extractors, I think, is gonna be better later on in the game when we're really heavily focusing on Vespene gas.
Unlike the Terran option, we can change it on this one. So.
Right. So then we got Wild Mutation. Friendly Zerg units in the target area gain plus 200 maximum life and plus 100% increased attack speed for 10 seconds, but does not affect hero units. Useful. Spawn Banelings, just spawn 6 Banelings, so we can just blow shit up whenever we want. Or Mend, heals Kerrigan for 150 life, and nearby friendly biological units nearby for 50 life. An additional 50% of the amount healed regenerates over 15 seconds. So this is good for when I get my army together. I think I'm going to go with the Banelings for now, just because they're really good for taking out armies fast.
I don't like Banelings, but
Hey, actually, you know what? You're right. I think Wild Mutation then.
Wild Mutation or Mend personally is what I would go for.
Yeah.
Mend's useful if you're creating your own roaming gank squad. So
Well, so
also
is Wild
useful-
Mutation. So I mean,
also useful for those cases where like Kerrigan's on her own.
yeah. Twin drones. Drones morph in groups of 2 at no additional cost and require less supply. That sounds sexy as hell. Malignant Creep. Your units and structures gain increased life regeneration and plus 30% increased attack speed on creep. Creep tumors spread creep faster and further. Also good. Vespene efficiency. Vespene gas harvesting efficiency increased by 25%. I think the twin drones is where we're going to go with this
Twin drones is still quite good, yeah. But take a look at those ones that are coming from the top there.
I'm not going to look at them yet. We'll look at them when we get there. Okay, let's go look at the evolution pit. So we've had some stuff change in here. So mostly we got a new conversation with Abathur.
Tell me about your work.
What is it that you do?
At flesh, see only potential.
Telling us how he can make our stuff
Sequences,
better
twisting,
continuously.
Separating, joining, see how it could be better.
I wonder if you can do this in multiplayer.
Splinter bone inside me can touch it.
He is a playable multiplayer character, like a co-op
Well, I'm
character.
curious when you, like, you can research one of the upgrades or the other, you know?
Changes, never stops moving. Can chase. Cannot
So he's saying that you cannot be perfect. You always have to be growing. That's a very Zerg thing.
But it's true, and not the strangest thing I've heard. Okay, so Hydralisks. Oh, okay,
so now we
to
get to choose.
Expeditionary
Now these look
discovered
very
ancient
different from a
Zerg
standard
essence
Hydralisk, which is
in
interesting.
space, brewed under
The
attack,
previous
limited
previous
time.
upgrades didn't have this gigantic difference in our two options from their base things. These make go from regular Hydralisk, which is the like snake naga like feel, and turns them into 4 or 5-legged freaks, which is kind of interesting. It's the Impaler strain. Morphs from Hydralisk. So this is not an automatic thing. This is a morph. So we have to force Hydralisk to upgrade. While burrowed, the Impaler strikes at single targets with its piercing tentacle, effective against armored enemies. Or Lurker strain. While burrowed, the Lurker attacks multiple targets at once with its spines. So the Hydralisk turns into the old school Lurker, which came out of Brood War.
Yeah, but either way, neither of these... Well, one is effective against armored, one is effective against regular enemies. Neither of them get any change when they're not burrowed.
Right. So the question is, do we want the... So the choice is, do I want a more mobile spine Lurker, or do I want the old school Lurker? Do I want more effective against light enemies or armored enemies is the real question that we have to answer.
I cannot tell you exactly because I don't know like what you're more likely to face.
Well, if we're going against Protoss, we're more likely to go against armored enemies. Like, that's the thing.
Well, true.
If we're going against humans, we're more likely to go against light. So, that said, we have a lot of really good attacks against light enemies between our roaches and our zerglings, so I think we're probably going to go with Impaler, but let's take a look at the mission.
Well, I would have thought that the Impaler would also be useful against humans, because let's face it, you can already shred Marines with your Zerglings. It's stuff like the tanks and the Thors that are going to give you trouble.
Yeah, as I said, we already are good against lights, which we need anti armor. Okay, so we're gonna start here.
And I'm just thinking ahead, like given what we know about Kerrigan's ultimate goal here. She wants to see Mengsk dead, and he ain't dead yet, so...
Yep. Okay, so this is the anti-armor here.
The Dominion's infestation specialists. We need to move fast.
Yeesh.
Okay, so where are we...
Nearby. Overmind creation, Impaler colony, slow attack.
So this is just like an entirely new thing, this.
Collect essence, adapt Hydralisks, defeat Dominion.
That thing is interesting looking. I actually want one of those. So this is from the old Overmind. Wow, this thing has a lot of health. Okay, we need to do a little bit of micro here just to make sure we don't get stabbed here. Okay. So that thing's dead. We need 3 of those, unfortunately.
Must kill remaining Impaler colonies.
Please don't get hit. Please do not get hit. This is kind of irritating. Oh dear, that was close.
I like how you can actually see it moving along the ground.
Yep. Well, you could always do the same thing with the I forget what they were called, the spine colonies, I think, in Brood War. You could see it because that entire AoE was actually damage dealing. We'll probably see that on the next part.
I have actually finished the original StarCraft, but it's been so long I don't remember it. I never got to play Brood War until very recently, and I haven't finished it.
We'll probably... I'm imagining we're going to see the old spine crawlers as part of the second half of this mission. Okay, so we have all 3 of the essences.
Sequence acquired. Spinning Impaler essence into Hydralisk morph.
Okay, so remember, a morph is kind of special. Okay, these don't look too different.
Hydralisks now.
Oh, okay, yes they do. Now we have to actually do the morphs. Okay, the thing about morphs is that you have to... It's an additional thing you do on top of making the unit. Now you have to morph it again, which generally has some measure of,
Just prestiging your units.
Yeah, well, it
Sounds like-
generally has some measure of cost involved.
Impaler attacks while burrowed. Damages single target. Tears through armor.
Move to the high ground and assault their barricade from
Okay,
above.
what do you guys want me to do? Yeah, how do I... Oh. Oh, I was supposed to... Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, really?
Oh, we have 2 more impalers they just gave me to try this out. Okay. I didn't realize this was supposed to be high ground. So we burrow, and then they're going to be doing these, like, gigantic long-range attacks. It's very slow, so keep that in mind. But, the damage is huge.
Hello.
Dominion barricade destroyed.
That is fascinating.
Remember, if they don't have well, maybe they can. Nope, they're not detectable.
If they don't have detection, they can't.
Yeah.
That missile turret can detect our impalers while burrowed. Take it out first.
Oh, okay. Let's. There we go. So we have range like hell. Like, you can see the huge range here. So these are really good defensive things. You know, somewhat good on the offensive, too. Goodbye. And then they just, you know, will rip through things. So very good against armored enemies.
Hmm.
Not that
I
fire
like-
bats really count, but...
I like that. I really like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure necessarily how useful this would be.
Prometheus company
The-
base remains.
Oop, woo. Okay, we're good. The reason I'm not so sure about this is that, you know, the Zerg really like low-cost, you know, high usefulness units. And I have a feeling these guys cost a fair bit. So, you know, cute, but... Yeah, you don't get to burn anybody. What do you think you're doing?
You lost track of where you were because you went underground. Hey, where'd you go? Wah!
Pretty much. I will say, they have ridiculously high damage.
Hmm.
No. Like, if you watch the amount of damage these things are doing just on a regular basis, they do ridiculously high damage, so that's always nice.
Terran forces
Okay.
eliminated.
So those are the
Alternative
impalers.
HYDRALISK morph possible. Surviving lurker dens.
Okay, so now we're going to learn about lurkers.
Planet Caver, once birthing colony for Dagoth's brood.
Dagoth. I'm
Now
pretty sure that was one of the Cerebrates from the original Starcraft.
I think it was. Okay, so lurkers.
Lurkers, survivors.
Yeah,
of
Dagoth. Yeah, because it
interstellar
was the
conflict.
Cerebrates broke into
I can control
certain
them,
degree of
but I can't
infighting.
morph more.
Key transformation sequence missing. Requires lurker den. Secure nearby
Okay.
den. Return essence to swarm control.
So we'll go do that then. Now, so it wants me to bury my lurkers here.
Feral Zerg have sensed us.
Okay, so this is a little bit different, so watch how this goes.
Lurker attacks many foes while burrowed.
Do you remember those spines?
Against
I
light
remember I never finished Brood War, so I never got to try the spines.
Okay, so the spines are the big things about lurkers. Their ground effect, wow, these things burrow
Smaller
really
area,
fast.
but
They hit multiple targets at the same time. So they're very good at taking out, like, entire armies like this. But they're not good against armor.
but you've got a lot of stuff that shreds small things already.
Yeah. Okay, that belongs to me.
destination reached. Broodmother Kilisa inbound to extract essence. Overlord.
What I'm kind of curious of... Okay, see, here's the downside to these things.
They're attacking from the south. Defend the lurker den.
These things do not, they no longer have their normal attack pattern. So you cannot use them as standard attackers. So that's the downside to the lurkers. You know, you have them, but they are,
Another wave incoming. Keep them off the lurker den.
you can use them, and they're useful, but they are unable to do
Unable to
ranged
attack.
or aerial attacks anymore.
At least the regular lurk. At least they're the. At least the spiker was.
No,
capable
the
of
Spiker
that.
can't do it either.
Well, the spiker could attack at range.
No, what I'm talking about ranged as in it can't do standard Hydralisk attacks. So it's unable to hit aerial targets.
Feral Zerg
I thought it could still do regular attacks when it wasn't buried.
ready to
I don't believe so.
extract essence.
Oh, well, I could be wrong.
Must prepare sequences
Oh, well.
for Hydralisk morph. Returning to evolution pit.
Okay.
Hydralisk morph ready for integration.
Select a strain.
So,
Await decision.
Impaler Strain attacks single targets while it's burrowed, effective against armored units. Lurker Strain attacks multiple enemies while it's burrowed, effective against light ground units. I think we're gonna go for Impalers, to be honest with you.
You could use a few heavy hitters.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
Evolution complete.
Okay, neat. Well, Mako, now that we've done all that, I think it's time for us to actually get some work done. Time to travel.
We still need to travel to CHAR, formerly the Swarm's primary hive cluster in the Kaprulu sector.
Let's do that.
Zerg and Terran
Banelings and Aberrations. Off we go in our Leviathan.
Where are we headed now? Char?
Char.
Oh, this place looks just about as homely as it did before.
Yep. Apparently Char was the storyline required world, as far as I can tell. Nothing came off of the previous world except for more stuff for Kerrigan. That looks homey. Okay. So, here's the thing. This is, this looks like where we left Jim.
This is where we left Jim. Well, no, we left. Well, this is where we fought Jim.
Zagara is different than the other brood mothers. Tougher, meaner.
Okay.
You sound as if you admire her.
I know something about being cornered and deciding.
So we
to
gotta
fight anyway.
convert or kill a brood
She
mother.
won't make it easy.
Still fighting against other Zerg.
There are 2 broods on this planet.
Thank you. Helpful.
But there is only one swarm. The rogue brood will be brought back into the fold.
That's kind of terrifying.
You will collect their essence.
Now, what's kind of interesting about this is I didn't have to go here first, so you didn't necessarily get this dialogue otherwise.
Then you will do both.
That's what's interesting about him. All he wants is to collect the essence. He doesn't care about anything
The
else.
Dominion sure made themselves at home while I was gone. Once I've reclaimed my forces, General Warfield is getting evicted.
I'm kind of worried about General Warfield. He has that awesome arm of his.
One of your brood
Well, not for
mothers,
longer, it
Zagara,
would seem. One of your brood mothers refused to acknowledge that you were the Queen of Blades. Let's fix that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
You can reclaim Char
And there's a
in
good
turn.
7 Kerrigan levels
Into the fold.
on order here. And Banelings. Now, you know, I'm rather curious, because I know how you get Banelings. Banelings morph from Zerglings and kill themselves. I get Zerglings back when they die. I'm curious how that works. Mako, I think we're gonna have some fun.
Zagara's brood is currently huddled in Char's acid marsh, where you stored millions of eggs for future use.
Did we?
From the location of her hive cluster, it appears Zagara intends to gather as many eggs as she can.
Stop taking my eggs. Those are mine.
She's
Oh
trying
god,
to
this is
get
going to be
an
another
army.
race.
But how will she hatch the eggs?
Good
She
question.
can place them in a birthing pond to quicken. I have located our hive cluster near one such pond.
Hey, look, it's another one of those places.
Eggs to spawn an army and destroy Zagara.
Yeah, it looks like it is another one of those races. Honestly, I don't like that. I don't like this game type. Oh, hey, we can get layers.
Well, actually, right now we only have the instructions to gather the eggs, not we aren't working against a limit time limit here yet.
Yet.
You are not the Queen of Blades. You have no claim here, traitor.
Traitor?
Live while you can. These eggs and this swarm belong to me.
Them's fighting words.
We're gonna have to administer a few beatings, aren't we?
Can I kill her?
You can try. I get the feeling she's got hero unit immunity.
She might. But let's find out, shall we?
Zagara has drawn the attention of some feral banelings.
Oh, hey.
They are attacking.
Oh man.
Okay, well, she doesn't
Zagara
have...
has deep tunneled back to her base to recover her
She doesn't
strength.
have
She will
immunity, per
return.
se.
She just retreats when she gets critical.
Yeah.
Banelings very useful.
Actually, that would seem to be Zagara returns in, so it's less time limit, more repeated hero attacks.
Yeah.
I can sense the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara.
Yeah, I need some more overlords. Okay. Now, okay, who can get the eggs? Okay, it looks like it's going to have to be Kerrigan.
It is time.
And that's fine. Because Kerrigan is terrifying.
What is it this time?
So it looks like the idea is going to be to send Kerrigan to get stuff done with a very large
This world is
escort.
mine. I am the swarm.
Oh, those are infested, aren't they?
Yep.
Archon,
I wonder if we can,
speak.
Defeat me 1,000 times.
Nope.
and I
Nope.
will
They just go and try and
return.
eat you. Or you try and eat them. Oh, yep, there you go.
Mhm.
Now's our time limit. Better go get those eggs.
Oh, okay, if she's not
What is it
attacking
this
me, I'll get
time?
the eggs.
Zagara's gonna
Without limit.
hang tight for a second, then go and try and get those eggs.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm gonna be doing stuff.
These eggs are different than the others.
Are
This
they?
baneling nest is ready to hatch immediately.
I love that Baneling's roll. It's funny.
There are more eggs nearby. What is it this time?
Yeah, see, you can see larger sections of the map now.
Yep. Keep in mind, part of that is because I'm actively, like, attacking and doing stuff.
I'm loving the fact that your Zerglings, like your Zerglings, are just doing their job beautifully. I'm gonna have to spawn a few more Overlords eventually,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
and then probably more Zerglings because those make
Need-
Banelings, and those will. Oh, Zagar's on the move.
Evolution pit. She is, but I can't tell where she's going.
Queen listens.
I
am
That's
the
a good question. I
swarm.
think she's headed for. Yeah. Okay. Something no. Hang on. I'm keeping an eye on the map here because I'm wondering something. I think there's something at work here that I hadn't considered before.
Oh.
Zagara needs to take a second to harvest eggs.
No, she doesn't. Yes, she does. Okay.
Yeah, you just pick them up. She has to actually take a couple seconds to pick up a pod.
Warning. A wave of Zerglings
Oh,
is
there you go.
approaching our hive cluster.
Okay. That's fine.
More eggs. Here. Make squish. What is it this time?
Hello.
We are without limit.
If I'm guessing if you go after Zagara, you can probably kill her and take her out of the way for a little bit, but
Probably can. Let's get 2 queens. Get a bunch more Zerglings. Okay, we can destroy
We found
infested
several
command
infested
centers.
Terran structures nearby. They seem to be of interest to the feral Zerg.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance.
Your extractors require 3 drones to harvest
shut up, you.
Vespene at maximum efficiency.
Speak.
Okay, so she's gone for a bit.
And she's out for longer than she was last time.
Nope, it was 2 minutes previously.
Time like the present.
Wasn't I could have sworn it was about a minute and a half.
Nope, 2 minutes.
I am the swarm.
Oh well. Infested. And some hydralisks.
Yep. Not a big deal, though. Really easy kill.
Kind of wish this Kerrigan could kind of just reach out and brain drain these things and make them her.
They should be able
Wow,
to.
they're really going at it.
Well, you know that ability?
Of the infested
Yep.
Terran structures, 1 more remains.
Yeah, that was the reason for that ability. Okay, let's go ahead and do these. We'll go ahead and get rid of those structures real quick.
Halfway there.
I get the feeling when you hit 100, you're actually going to be expected to go and roll Zagara's hive.
Yeah, we will be face rolling her. Okay, you just get over here, please.
It is time. The swarm conquers all.
Okay. Building that army up about as fast as we can.
That is a very you were doing rather effectively for
Need that.
it's basically you've got Kerrigan and a crap ton of very simple-ish units.
What is it? this time?
That is Zerg, as far as I understand. Like, that is how you Zerg.
But it's still fun. I mean, wow.
Hi, I wish you to... Kerrigan. I wish you to no longer exist.
Yes.
Do what I ask of you.
Your wish has been granted.
Excellent.
Times, and I will always.
I mean,
Oh,
I could
so
face
gotta-
roll her now,
We
is the thing.
destroyed the last infested
Yeah, but you're
Terran
close enough that you
structure.
just might.
No time like the present.
2 eggs. There's more above you.
I know. Just wanted to kill these real quick because they're obnoxious.
Right.
They're bothering me.
We adapt.
They were annoying in the Terran campaign. They're still annoying in the Zerg campaign. The only difference is that you can actually use them this time.
Do. 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 Do.
Mixed will suffer.
Oh, hello. Those are actual
Without
banelings.
limit. Make your peace. Speak.
Yay!
You know what? I decided I'm just gonna go face
I
roll her
am
base.
the swarm.
More of our explodey little friends.
I have a feeling there's probably an achievement for just face rolling the base immediately.
Probably.
Okay, give me a creep tumor here.
Oh, Zagara's on the move again.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm under attack.
Had to kill a bunch of guys, apparently. Let's see. Give me another creep tumor.
Ah, yep. Zagara's... I'm not sure if she's going for those egg pods you didn't grab or if she's beelining for you.
I'm actually
your base,
not
rather.
sure, to be honest with you.
Oh, I think she's beelining for your base.
She might be.
No, she stopped. She
Yes.
thinks she's harvesting eggs again.
She might be. That's a very likely thing.
Boldly.
Go away. Hey, Zagara, you know this base you used to have? Ah, yeah, she's about to attack.
Let me remind you how the Zerg fight.
Yeah, lady, you do that. I'm just gonna actually mop up your base.
Speak.
of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster. We should defend with all available forces.
Okay, I need to
Forces are under attack.
do that. Okay.
It is time.
I don't know where this wave of enemies is that she's talking about, because I'm at her base and there's nothing here. In a very large part because I'm destroying her base.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. You burrow here, you burrow here. You burrow here. All of you get up here. Oh. Can you get over here? Just help out. Okay, look, I know that you really want to kill those overlords, but let's kill down here.
I was gonna say we just destroyed her hive cluster and I realized.
There's another one down below us.
Hmm.
But here's the funny thing: I have this entire group of guys that's about to go and ruin her base. We just won. I was worried about this mission taking too long.
Hold. I told you to rebel against me.
I don't remember that.
You told all your brood mothers to be strong, to fight, to conquer. You said the Zerg lead by force of will.
That is true.
Your will is strongest, and I shall serve you.
Hey,
I will let
Be-
you live, Zagara.
be less of a bitch. Be
I
mine.
want to rebuild the swarm, and you are a part
I can
of
live with that.
plan.
You are my queen.
Aw, man, come on. Come on. Really? Hatch all 6 Baneling nests in the Domination mission before collecting 100 eggs. Do not let Zagara collect an egg in the Domination mission. Unfortunately, there was no achievement for just defeat Zagara. Damn. That being said, silly as hell.
They did not intend you to do that at all.
Nope.
But hey, it works.
Hey, look, those things I'm probably never going to use.
I was gonna say, don't keep those things on your bridge, for God's sake.
Tell me, Zagara, how would you drive the Terrans from this
Ooh,
world?
she's a friend now.
I would obliterate their fortress on the Dauntless Plateau. But the only way to reach it is through the Bone Trench.
That sounds unpleasant.
Be warned. Ever since the Terrans destroyed our infested platform, they
Now,
control
here's
the
something
skies.
interesting.
We will be
This,
vulnerable.
I'm fairly certain, changes depending on what you
Warfield
did
has
in the
no
first
idea what he's
campaign.
up against.
It might.
What of the Zelnaga
Because you
artifact?
blew up the platform, if you'll
Yeah.
recall.
Possess it.
They might, but I know it's not here on CHAR. It's no threat to us.
For the time being, we know who has it. Okay. So, that's going to be it for us, guys. When we come back next time, we got some stuff to do. We'll see you soon.